All right, today we're going to work out the focus and directrix of quadratics. All right, let's get it. All right, graph the parabola, identify the vertex, directrix, focus, and axis of symmetry. All right, since there aren't any numbers associated with x and y, the vertex is 0, 0. The y has the square, so I know it opens left and right. It's going to open right because this is positive. So the focus is going to go inside the parabola and the directrix outside the parabola. So a rough sketch, this is what it's going to look like. I set this value equal to 4p. All right, so p is equal to 4. That means that p is the distance from the vertex to the focus and from the vertex to the directrix. 4 units. Right, so if I know that the vertex is here, the focus is going to be 4 units that way. So x is going to increase by 4. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 4, 0, 4, 0, we good. Directrix, 4 units the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's the line. Right, directrix is a line. The last step, this is a vertical line. Vertical line, x equals -4. Axis of symmetry, that goes through the vertex and the focus. And that horizontal line is y equals 0. All right, the last piece is the lattice rectum. That is 2 times p. That distance will be left and right, or in this case, up and down, of the focus. So 2 times 4 is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to look something like this. All right, number 2. Again, no numbers associated with x and y. So the vertex is 0, 0, because there's no numbers here. The y has the square, so it opens left or right. Negative is going to open to the left. So it's going to look something like this, right? The focus is always inside the parabola. Directrix is always outside. Okay, I'm going to set this value equal to 4p. Divide by 4. P is equal to -2. Okay, p is the distance from the vertex to the focus, right? It's a distance. Distance technically can't be negative, but the negative is telling us to go to the left. That's where the focus is, to the left of the vertex. At any rate, the distance is going to be 2 left and right of the vertex. That's the point at the end of the day, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. The focus is to the left. This means this is directrix. Okay, so the focus is at -2, 0. Directrix, vertical line, x equals 2. Axis of symmetry, dotted line through the vertex, y equals 0. And the last piece is the lattice rectum, right? This is 2 times that value right there. So 2 times 2 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, connect the dots. All right, number 3. Okay, no numbers associated with x and y. So 0, 0. This time the x has the square, so this is up or down. And this is positive, so it's going to be up. So it's going to look like this, roughly. Okay, so the vertex is at 0, 0. We're going to take this value and set it equal to 4p. Divide both sides by 4. P is equal to 3. P is the distance from the vertex to the focus. So this is 1, 2, 3. It's also the distance from the vertex to the directrix. 1, 2, 3, in the opposite direction. So the focus is at 3, 0. That's correction. We didn't go left and right. Right, the x comes first. So this is going to be 0, 3. 0, 3. Directrix is a horizontal line through negative 3. So horizontal lines are y equals a number. So y equals negative 3. Axis of symmetry. Vertical line through 0. X equals 0. Okay, the last piece, latus rectum. 3 times 2, right? Because 2 times p gives us that distance. So 2 times 3 is going to be 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, it's going to be, that's, all right, number 4. Again, no numbers, so vertex is at 0, 0. The difference here is that x and y are on the same side. I'm going to move the 16 over by subtracting from both sides. So x squared equals negative 16y. Vertex is still 0, 0. That doesn't change, right? Because there's no numbers connected to x and y. Set this value equal to 4p. So p is equal to negative 4. Okay. The vertex is at 0, 0. X has the square, so it opens up or down. We look here. This is negative, so it opens down. So it's going to look something like that. That's what we should expect. Okay, focus is going to be 4 units downward, right? 4 units down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Directrix 4 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, focus is at 0, negative 4. Directrix is at y equals 4. And the axis of symmetry goes through the vertex and focus. This is a vertical line, x equals 0. Okay, 2 times this number, so it's going to be 8. That's the distance left and right of the focus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we connect the dots from the vertex to those points. All right, number 5. These get a little bit more interesting, right? Because now we have numbers associated with x and y. So the vertex is going to be, right, inside lies, so it's the opposite of these numbers. So this is x minus 2, vertex will be positive 2. Y minus 1, positive 1. So 2, 1. So there's the vertex. The x has the square, so it's going to open up or down. This is positive, so I know it's going to open up. So we're going to have something that looks roughly like this. Set this value equal to 4p so we can find the focus and the directrix. So 8 divide both sides by 4. P is equal to 2. So the distance is going to be 2 and 2. So up 2, 1, 2. Down 2, 1, 2. Okay. The focus is at 2, 3. Directrix, horizontal line through -1. Axis of symmetry goes through the vertex and focus. And this is vertical, so x equals 2. Horizontal line, y equals -1. Vertical line, x equals 2. Right. Vertical, horizontal. 2 times this number, so 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, left and right of the focus. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, connect the vertex to those points. All right, number 6. Again, numbers are associated, so the vertex is going to be at the x value, -1, y, -1. The x has the square, so this is going to open up or down. This is negative, so it's going to open down. Okay, we set this value equal to 4p. Divide both sides by 4. So p is equal to -2. So 2 is the distance from the focus, from the vertex and the directrix. So the vertex is at -1, 1. We're going to go down to the focus. So 1, 2. We're going to go up to the directrix. 1, 2. Okay. The focus is at -1, -3. The directrix is a horizontal line, y equals 1. Axis of symmetry, vertical line through the vertex. Okay, left and right of the focus, 2 times this number, 2 times p. It's going to be 2 times 2, which is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the axis of symmetry is going to go through x equals -1. Okay, number 7. This time, x is -1, y is -3. -1, -3. The y has the square, so left and right. Positive, we know it's going to go to the right. Open to the right. So this is what it's going to look like. We set this value equal to 4p. Divide both sides by 4. P is equal to 3. So that's the distance, right, from the vertex to the focus, vertex to the directrix. So it's going to go to the right 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The focus is at 2, -3. The directrix is at vertical line, so x equals -4. Axis of symmetry goes through the vertex. And now we just need the points left and right of the focus, or in this case, up and down. So 2 times p. 2 times 3 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, connect it. All right, this is going to be a little inaccurate or not precise. So I'm curious to see where does it actually go through. All right, number 8. X doesn't have a number, so that's 0. Y has this, so it's going to be -1. So 0, -1. The y is a square, so it opens left and right. This is negative, so it's going to be to the left. All right, so let's find the distance to the focus and directrix. 4p is equal to this, -8. Divide both sides by 4. P is equal to -2. So 0, -1. It opens to the left, so I'm going to go left 2 because P is 2. 1, 2. Then to the right 2, 1, 2. This is the directrix. So focus, -2, -1. Directrix, vertical line, x equals 2. Axis of symmetry goes through the vertex. Y equals -1. Okay, left and right of the focus, 2 times P. So 2 times 2 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect the vertex to those points. All right, number 9. Write an equation in standard form for the parabola satisfying the given conditions. Okay, so now we're given the focus and the directrix. So focus is at 7, directrix is at -7. We're going to kind of work backwards here. So the directrix, right, this is x equals -7, so it's a vertical line. X equals -7. The focus is going to be at 7, 0. So if this is -7, +7 is going to be this way. So we can call this just 7, 0. Okay, and that's the focus. So the distance from the vertex to the focus and directrix is actually the midpoint. So if we can find this distance and take half of it, that'll be where the vertex lives. So -7 plus 7 divided by 2, right? That's how you find the midpoint. If you think back to geometry, add up the endpoints, divide by 2. So this will be 0. That's nice. So it's 0, right in the middle at 0, 0, because this is on y equals 0 line. Axis of symmetry is going to go like this. And this thing is going to open similar to that. Okay, so I know it opens left and to the right, left or right. Well, technically I know it opens to the right, but the equations that we have are going to be y minus k, x minus h, and because it opens left and right, the y is going to get the square, and x is going to get the 4p. If it opens the other way, here, I'll just write that up here for future reference. X minus h squared, 4p. This is going to be y minus k. All right, so this one opens left and right. This one opens up or down, depending on what this is, right? Okay, so let's put it all together. What do we need? I need the vertex first. That's nice, 0, 0. So this is going to be x squared equals 4p y, right? Because minus 0, minus 0. Okay. P, that's the distance from the vertex to the focus or the vertex to the directrix. And either way, it's going to be 7, right? From 0 to 7 is 7. So P is equal to 7. So let's plug that in. X squared is equal to 4 times 7, which is 28. All right, number 5. It's similar to the last one. So focus is at -5, 0. Directrix is at x equals 5. So x equals 5 is a vertical line. The focus is at -5, 0. So -5 is to the left, right? You have to have some sort of number sense here. So this is going to be out here, -5, 0. And that's the focus. So which one of these equations do you think we're dealing with? It's going to open to the left. It's going to do this number. So it's going to be the y gets the square for sure. Okay, so let's see. We know it's going to be this one. So let's figure out where the vertex is. So the vertex is going to be the midpoint from these two figures. So -5 plus 5 divided by 2. All right, endpoints, sum of the endpoints divided by 2, average of the endpoints, however you want to look at it. This is the midpoint. So it's going to be, well, that's nice, 0. So halfway, 0. And that should make sense, right? If this is 0, 0, well, I go 5 this way, I go 5 that way. That's the vertex. So it's going to open somewhat like this around the focus. Okay, so let's start plugging these things in. Y minus 0 squared is equal to 4p x minus h, which is 0. Right, vertex is at hk. Okay, this distance we just said was 5. So that means p is equal to 5. So if I plug in 5 here, 4 times 5 is 20. So y squared is equal to 20x. But this opens to the left. So I need this to be negative. Number 11. Okay. Focus is 0, 15. Directrix is y equals -15. So y equals -15 is a horizontal line. The focus is at 0, positive 15. So 0, positive 15. I'll just call it right here. So this is 0, 15. Okay. Focus, directrix. This distance is going to be, so 15 plus -15. So -15 plus 15 divided by 2. Get the midpoint. Okay, this is working out very convenient. This is going to be 0. So halfway would be 0. Okay. So this is going to mean, right, the point for this, 0, 0. Okay. This distance is 15. Right, because this distance is 15 also. So it's going to open like that. Okay, I think we have all the pieces we need, right? That distance is 15. P is 15. It's going to be positive, opens up. So because it opens up, the x gets the square. So x minus h, 0, equals 4p. Well, in this case, it's going to be 15, but we'll get there. Y minus k. Again, k is 0. Okay, let's plug in 15 for p. So 4 times 15, 2 times 15 is 30. Double that would be 60. So x squared is equal to 60y. And it's positive, it opens up. So this is positive. Number 12. Focus is at 0, negative 25. Directrix is horizontal line, y equals 25. So y equals is a horizontal line. Directrix, 0, negative 25. So 0 and down to negative 25. Okay. Let's find the midpoint. This is going to be negative 25 plus 25 divided by 2. Hey, look at that, 0. So the midpoint is going to be at 0, 0. And it's going to open downward. Okay, since it opens downward, we know that the x is what gets the square. So x minus h, h is 0, equals 4p y minus k, which is 0. Okay, p is the distance from the focus to the vertex. So this distance is 25. So p is equal to 25. So we plug in p, we get x squared is equal to 4 times 25. So 4 quarters, that equals $1. So 100 y. It opens downward, so this value must be negative. Okay, hopefully you found this useful. Focus and Directrix. Be sure to give it a like, comment, let me know what you think.